From onset, I want to state clear that this issue was supposed to be sorted out way before the road starts. But unfortunately, the people who were supposed to be dealing with those issues by then were the then elected leader from 2018 to 2022. Some of us were not elected by then, save for Senator for Isiolo. The unfortunate situation we are in now is for the same reason why the people are crying. From 2018 to 2019, if you go back 2018, the National Assembly passed the Land Value Act. Unfortunately, the same members who are making a lot of noise and parroting around were part and parcel of passage of that bill. They never raised issues, they never raised concern, and that bill affected our community. And by then, 2018, the Nuno Modogashe was already what? Almost compensated by then, if I'm not wrong. And that act was passed in 2018. The compensation of Horn of Africa Road faced a major legal challenge. Who caused it? Members of parliament from this area. They did not raise issues by then. They did not move to court to challenge some of section of those acts. Now they are making a lot of noise, hula-baloos around, thinking that people can forget. They are the source and cause of the problem which the people who are residing in that corridor are facing now. When the county government of Isiolo was doing adjudication in 2018, the same fellas. Same what? Members of the parliament, the senator who is now the senator for Isiolo by then was a senator. She was the one who was leading onslaught on adjudication for Isiolo people. As we are speaking, the people adjudicated their land in 2018. They've been compensated. Our people cannot be compensated because you don't have a legal what? Document showing that that parcel of land belongs to you. Why did you lose from that? It is because their elected representative decided to move to court and stop that process. They lost the case, and an unfortunate thing, they've moved to Court of Appeal to stop the adjudication again.
And let it be on record that this is not the first meeting we are having to discuss the same issue. Once again. And this begs the question, why are we doing the same thing, the same conversation, the same kind of crisis? Why are we in it all the time? First of all, let me declare that when it comes to commitment to this project, as leaders and as communities, we are 100% committed. I know I've listened to colleagues here talking about how transformational this project is. We agree 100%. And as leaders and communities, we also do have 100% goodwill in terms of support to this project and even resolve issues as it comes up. There are 3 issues that we can't wish away. And it is sad that some of these issues should have been resolved way before this project began. And one of the major reasons why we keep having this crisis meeting is because things were not done the right way before the project implementation began. And I really feel for the contractors here, because at this point in time, they are supposed to be doing their work smoothly. If only some issues were addressed then. Some of the issues like employment are the issues that are rising now. And it is okay to deal with it now because it is a present issue. It's a real-time issue. But issues of compensation, Commissioner, and how our land was valued in terms of, if we do comparables with neighboring counties, It is something that is historical. It is an issue that has never gotten responsive ears from NLC and from KENHA. And I want to agree with the governor when he says some of these issues will probably be beyond this meeting. It might require intervention from the head of state. I agree, but I think the communities have got legitimate concerns that cannot be wished away, and as their leaders, we really want to state it here in black and white so that it is understood at this level, even as we go forward to pursue the matter with the head of state.
I'm here to represent the NLC. I sit as a commissioner at the National Land Commission. And I want to appreciate that it's a very critical project for this region. Is on record, I think, is the longest road by KENHA. And so it plays a very key role in the opening up of Isiolo as being a county, frontier county in this project. As you may well know, this project started quite a while ago, 2020. That's the first time we received a request from national government to comment on this project. And the project we were taking up was what we call a resettlement action plan. This involved taking care of people that were going to be displaced by the project. And so what we are coming in to do as the NLC is to verify those persons that have been listed in the resettlement action plans and attach figures for compensation, mainly that involved what we would consider to be the assets on the corridor. And so after receiving that, we did the inspections in June 2021 and disclosures thereafter. And from there, we came back with our values and we engaged the community. And we did, after disclosure of the valuations, that was in sometimes 2022, is when we got feedback. But even within the feedback, about 95% of the awards we gave were actually received. After we gave our, what we call the compensation schedule, which was about 553 million in totality, we received a summon from the Senate. And after our deliberations with Senate, there was a quiet directive to hold the process. That was sometime in 2023, around April, May. So basically between that time and this year, I know not a lot has happened, but I think we also, as people gathered here, we need to appreciate the role that NLC plays. And NLC is an agency to facilitate the work of other government agencies that acquire land.